next 1400 metres, runners sent on their way from the 1400 metre marker. VAVASOUR in the yellow began smartly. The Poet is at the rail. Going around them, Delray Beach runs into second. Then Who Goes There? They're followed by French Mark. On the outside of that one is Military Leader. And then further back is Special Encounter. French Mark is on the extreme right-hand side. Glinker's also on the outside of runners. Then Fantasy Art. And behind that one is Military Leader. So the leader is Delray Beach by a length. In Glinko's raced up into second, VAVASOUR's third. They are followed by Who Goes There. On the outside, French Mark. The Poet near the rail, about 4 lengths off the leader. Hold the Line is on the inside. It's racing about 5 lengths off the leader. Special Encounter, Fantasy Art, and Military Leader's the trailer. It's compact as they turn for home. Delray Beach is still the leader. Glinker, VAVASOUR's in the yellow. Who Goes There? The Poet. Hold the Line's going to go through down the inside. Got about 4 or 5 lengths to make up. Delray Beach, VAVASOUR, Hold the Line. The Poet, Glinker, Who Goes There? Hold the Line. VAVASOUR's on the inside though. And it's VAVASOUR hit the front over the last 100. Delray Beach, Special Encounters coming home well on the outside. Hold the Line, Military Leader. VAVASOUR's looking for the line. Military Leader on the outside. VAVASOUR just won it. VAVASOUR, Military Leader second, Special Encounter third. So number 10, VAVASOUR, will last long enough. The VAR, Sean Terry, Smunga Kumalo, and was a little bit restless just before they released the gate, but hopped out very smartly. Third win from 9 outings, and VAVASOUR wins it by about a neck. Military Leader, very nice run back in second position, and that one was from a wide draw. Special Encounter, the fourth, look at that. Delray Beach, Hold the Line, Who Goes There? The three of them across the track for that photo. Then came Fantasy Art further back in the running. Glinker, the Poet, will come back with that run under the girth and being gelded. As we look at the head-on, and on the left is the winner, VAVASOUR, that's in the yellow, and Military Leader behind horses with the cheek pieces about 6 off the right-hand side, gets a small split and really runs on nicely, and that'll get beaten by about that neck or so. VAVASOUR's in the yellow and wins it. Second to Military Leader. Special Encounter runs on nicely for that third position. But victory for VAVASOUR on the tote number 10 shows up 11 Rand 30 and 3 Rand 10. Until the running of race 7, back to the studio.
VAVASOUR has bounced back at his favourite circuit, the Poly track. Of course, if you ignore his last 2 runs in Gauteng, there were a couple of shooties out there who latched onto the valley, so well done to them. Clear to see his Poly track form is superior.
Very much so, Sheldon. He enjoys Durban, but he done a very bad race on the Val Sand, and obviously 2 different surfaces, but he's very comfortable on the Poly.
Been doing quite well since he's come back?
Very well, Sheldon, and the guys who want to buy him, he's on the sale tomorrow here at Greyville. So he's a lovely horse, and I think he'll win another 2 or 3.
It's funny when these horses come out on the sales, they seem to all of a sudden rise to the occasion just before.
That's exactly what happens when a filly goes to stud. They're off to stud handicap. They win that. They're going to go to stud and they win it. But well done to all the owners, the Michaels. Well done to Sean, and well done Samanga. Lovely ride.
Well done.
Thank you.
Let's get Samanga Kumala into the picture here. VAVASOUR. Now, he's a horse that you've had a couple of attempts on, but it seems to be the Poly that's his winning methods.
Yes, you know what, he does enjoy the Poly. I rode him his last run, and he never enjoyed the grass with me, and I told Mr. Terry I might as well take him to Durban because he was in Joburg then. And when I saw my name on him today, I thought, I can see his form over the Poly is quite good, and he races up handy. One scratch, he brought me one close. I thought from draw 4, I can just bounce him and let him go to the front and just detect. But there was another horse that was quite keen, and I thought, let me rather let him have a soft lead. And from then onwards, in the straight, I just went for the inside trim. He moved up quite well, and then he took that gap. And from then onwards, I just have to keep him rolling, and he got up and met us.
You summed it up perfectly. Well done.
Thank you very much, and a big thanks again to Mr. Terry with all the support, and to Mr. Steyn. You know, he does the whole hard work here behind the scenes in Durban. Well done to him, and also to the owners. Well done to them. Also to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine, will help us drift. Well done, guys. Nice double.
Well done to Samanga Kumalo and Sean Terry. Dijon Steyn. VAVASOUR back to his happy hunting ground. The poly track slipped through dangerously at the rail, and he just maintained that gallop as the line started to loom.